Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Ready! Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Ready, ready!
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 33, here's second down and a yard.
Liking 18! Ready!
Throwing is Milton. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And the game.
To the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Milton now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready! Cougar 19! Warrior 70!
To throw is Milton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Milton. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Butker's kick here is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
All in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your air attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now they're up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Somebody got a joy, I know. Somebody got a joy, I change you. Watch joy. We survived outside off from the music. Turn his TV off. He want type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, I mean, should I see?
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Hey, one more. 18. 11. Hey, south.
Stroud out of the gun here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Now for the point after. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right?
On the move past the 40. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jaden Reed, 75 yards. And the Raiders are able to move back in front. Big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Nifty move. And he'll get it up just past the 20. As his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Stroud. And quick throw here, that's complete. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Let the hot. Here we go. 18.
Stroud looking to throw. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. And this time not quite to the 30. Will be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
11. Hey, south.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The Ravens at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
2nd and 10.
19 Texas. White Tony. On the quick, right? Hey, Uno. 18.
Stroud. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 5. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Now Milton. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Milton. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Calling a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent him from making another catch to his big start.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. They run it again with Cook. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team. Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll run for him. Cook. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. To throw, it's Milton. He'll find Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And the Raiders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First down, Las Vegas.
70, Timberwolves. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jaden Reed, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
What? 18.
Here's Stroud. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Buggy. 18. That's it. 19 Texas. Hey, Uno more. Look the hot.
The throwing again is Stroud. Along the sideline, Wilson with a grab. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Oh, boy. Hey, south. 11. Buggy.
And Stroud now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Garrett Wilson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5.
Raiders 16.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. This 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
This time they stay on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready, set. 7 Tigers, straight hot. Ready. 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, 70 Rangers, set, Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 2.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning.
He's on his way.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 13 yards out. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
To the right side, this is Corum. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Play action. Stroud now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They overloaded that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
At the 45-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Stroud working out of the gun. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Texas. White Tony.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. That one taken in by Neighbors. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Malik Neighbors from 21 yards away. And the Ravens are back within a score.
And in this day and age, I would love to play quarterback in the NFL. Wide open offenses, acrobatic receivers. If you're accurate, you're going to have days like this.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They start the drive with Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Milton. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's Milton now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Ready, go!
Throwing is Milton. Now a run here off the up. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, a 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Ravens 28. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Man, and he hits him in stride. Final minute now, the 3rd quarter.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 44-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Stroud will look to throw once more. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Look the hot.
Stroud out of the gun here. Down the field, he's got one. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tyler Warren, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead is down to 2. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
A dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Fourth quarter, you got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's Milton. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, the first down.
A gain of 14.
Let's go now.
First down, Raiders.
Cook up the gut. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. James Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Now an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Raiders 44, Ravens 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, what a move. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll get this back across the midfield. Strikeman down to the 47-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. A tackle made by Dorian Williams.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Milton. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
18, Rodler, 18. Here we go. Set. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
16 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Ready, set. Ready.
Cook going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Come on.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Raiders, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.